Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a little bit of my story with using planners before I started using an Hobonichi. And this is one of the first planners I ever started. I watched several YouTube and Instagram stories of people who were using the Erin Condren. And I was really fascinated with that system. So before I ordered one, I wanted to see if that was something for me. And this is one of the planners I just bought at a random store. And with some kits and stickers and washi tape and whatever I could find in my house, I started to plan and see if it was something for me. And I want to give you a quick flip through of the very first process of using an Erin Condren. And I just found some kits on the internet, free printables. I had washi tape, I had pieces of paper, stickers, random things, and started planning the Erin Condren style. And at some point I liked it. It's very colorful, it's fun. But what I noticed through the time is it wasn't really me. As you can see here, I stopped and then I gave it another try. And stopped again and gave it another try. I really liked the kits, I liked the color, I liked the patterns. It was really fun to do. But I noticed it took me more time to decorate my planners than actually using it. And along the way, my planner actually gets more plainer and even stopped it. As you can see here, the rest of the pages were blank. It was fun to do, but it wasn't really me. So I stopped that. And what I also noticed, I found the planner too big for me. I couldn't toss it just in my purse, so I only used it at home. So I went to another system and went to an A6 planner. Really liked the cover. And this is a ring bound style. And I bought some inserts from Etsy. And I pull it a little bit closer and I started to buy kits from Etsy and gave it another go. This was the end of 2017 when I gave it another go, but in a smaller planner, and tried several styles of inserts. So this is a flap out and it starts on Monday and then you turn around and the rest of your week and your weekend. And then another week and something like that. This was really fun to do. I liked this kind of page turning, flipping insert. And at this point I started to buy more kits from Etsy. And I did it for quite a while. As you can see here. But again, very colorful, very beautiful. But what I noticed is all the colors on the page took over my handwriting. So I wasn't able to see all the information I wanted at a glance. I had to really look at the page and read the page to see the information I was looking for. This is I still like it to look at it. It's really gorgeous. This is one of my favorite kits. I actually bought at the time 2 of them because I really liked the design. This was for Halloween. And then I bought another style of insert. This was 2 boxes per day. So back to the Erin Condren style. And as you noticed from the previous pages, because here every piece of paper is covered, and here I started to using more white space. So I found the information much easier to read, but still more decorative than actually functional. And I used this for quite a while. I kept at it longer than I thought I would. This is a February kit, a Valentine's Day kit. And spring kits. I bought from different places, from Etsy. I downloaded the free kits. But as you can see here, I slowly stopped filling in the pages. I decorated it, but I didn't fill in the pages. And I think this was probably almost the end of me using this style of planner. Gave it another go. Here I filled in some more pages. And here I already stopped again. And the rest of the year is pretty much blank. Gave it one more go here. Just did 2 days, only the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and the rest is blank. So I really enjoyed this. Oh, look, I even gave it another go. Right here. This is in July. But again, I hardly stopped filling in the pages. And that's it. And then I stopped. So I enjoyed it. It's pretty. But it wasn't me. But I wasn't quite sure what I wanted. So I started to looking for something else. And I bought this. This is a happy planner for 2017-2018. It's really big. And I started using printing kits again. And again, went for the same style. A lot of stickers and a little bit of writing. And these are some tickets. I went for a Harry Potter exhibition. Really loved that one. It was a really fun day. And I started tipping in some things. And started using kits again. I bought some kits, I printed kits. This one started in July. And first time doing monthly kits. Didn't put much in actually, only my work schedule. And again, all the pages are covered with stickers. This is September, starting to put in more different information than just work. Here I started a little bit using more blank and just writing on the page itself. I really love this one. It's a kit called Mykonos. It's Greek summer. Really love the colors and the drawing style. It's really gorgeous. It's one of my favorite kits I ever bought. And here we start with some fall kits. Oh, get you a bit more in focus. You see here, pretty much all of the pages are covered with stickers. Winter theme, November. Halloween. Fall. Here I started to use more white space, more, not so much print and pictures and stickers. But again, here I almost filled the entire page with stickers. So I was experimenting which style I liked. And here's the other kit, which I showed you in this one, which I said it was my favorite. Let's see if I can find it back. Here we go. See, same kit. But then in one overview whole week instead of a couple of pages. 4 pages, 1 week. But I like both. I like this style and I like this style. I thought it was a really gorgeous kit. And this is the week of Sinterklaas. Dutch. Yeah, it's a Dutch version of Santa Claus. I think you can call it something like this. And Christmas. Oh, I did this for a couple of months, 6 months, maybe a little bit more. January, New Year's. And again, here you see I stopped using this planner. You see here, I put the stickers down, but I didn't fill it in. And here, I skipped a week, put 1 sticker in for hair appointment. That's it. And then I gave it another go for a couple of weeks. And then stopped again. March I didn't even fill in at all. Here I only put stickers on, and that's about it what I did in this planner. At this point I figured it out. I'm not a more functional planner. I love stickers, but it's not me and it's not functional for me. It's pretty to look at, but not for everyday use. The second issue I had with this planner is the size. is huge. This is the planner. This is my hand. It's really, really big. So again, never took it with me. It always stayed at home. But it's pretty. At that point, I was really looking at what do I want? Do I want a ring bound? Do I want something else? So again, I bought a new planner, and this one I used at the same time as this one, but this one I didn't decorate. I only put in some financial information. I used colors to mark the different weeks within the same month, but no stickers, nothing else. And I kept this up until the end of the year, almost the end of the year. I think my last entry is, let me look, June, July, August, until August, so almost a year. I got farther with this one than with the other planners. Now, then I started to looking in the Erin Condren. I like the book format, one book whole year. And it's big in width and in height, but it's quite small, thin, maybe I should say, not small, it's thin. So it's a little bit easier to put in your bag. But again, I started using this as my financial planner. Little bit of stickers here and there because I like the stickers, I like color. But mainly what I used it for is to write in the information I wanted. And what I did is, because it's a 3-column per day, the columns I didn't use for information, I put stickers in it to fill up the empty spaces. And the boxes I did use, I barely used stickers for it. This one I really, really, really enjoyed. And I almost used it until, let me see, when is my last entry? This is March of 2019, so till the beginning of this year. And I started it in August 2018. So good decent time. Good decent time. I had really, really fun with this one. I liked it. Again, this one never left my home. The only thing is why I stopped using the Erin Condren. I really liked her planning system, but it's a nightmare for me to order it. When I ordered this, I had to wait almost 5 weeks before it came to my home. And I was like, next year, no, I can't wait that long. It's too long. So again, I started to looking for something else. And I went back to a ring bound system. This one is really, really slim. The size is decent, not too big. As you can see, it's almost the same size as my hand. And I started using this one at the beginning of 2019. This planner, I didn't use the months for some reason. I started 1 month, a couple of days, and that's it. And the other months I kept blank. Now, this one I started to treat more like a diary style. Still the vertical layout, 3 columns per day. And I just wrote the entire length of the column with information about that day. And popped some stickers here and there. This I found in text too cluttered, so I tried it for 1 week and went back to the original style. Morning, afternoon, evening, and appointments, information, and stickers and that sort of thing. But this time I'm treated it more in a journal memory keeping style. I kept a lot of blank pages, so the information was easier to read. By this time I built up quite a collection with character stickers, weekly kits, washi tape, whatever you can use in a planner. Here I barely filled in the week and tried it again. Skipped a week, skipped another week, skipped a couple of weeks, and eventually skipped the whole year. I kept this one up for, let's see, this is December 31st, and I stopped in, let's see if I can find it, February, March, second week of March. So not even 3 months. Looking back at it, that's horrible. That is really horrible. So at this point, what am I to do? This didn't work for me. And I'm not quite sure if I found it on Instagram or YouTube. Somewhere I found about the Hobonichi store. And I was intrigued. And I went to the website and was like, is this something for me? I took the plunge, ordered it, and never looked back. This is a spring start, so this one starts, the week starts on, let's see, April 1st. And if we skip back a little bit and start from the beginning, this is your year at a glance. I use this as a habit tracker. First part of the year, I was quite meticulous in actually using it as a habit tracker is meant to be. But along the months, I've noticed I just filled in the days to color the page. So it's fun to do, but I'm not using it as an actual habit tracker anymore. And this is September and April start, and we're now here in September. So a couple of more months to go. And then we get to the month version. Still, I use stickers, but not as much more as in my other planners. This is strictly functional. I just write in it, use markers to highlight certain aspects, and that's it. This is my monthly layout for my financial for that month, and the months I only use for my finance. So I'm not gonna show you too much because I want to keep that private. And then we go to the weeks. And again, I tried different styles to see what I like, what worked for me. I started color coding my day. So the blue is when I sleep. Red are traveling time between my job and home. And green were my working hours. And same system, different colors. And here and there a sticker to give the page some color, some fun. Here I started blocking the sleeping hours off and putting squares around my working hours. Here you can see it a little bit more clear. Let me show you. And this was work, appointments, things to remember, things to do. A mismatch of all information. And again, this is quite a big planner. If you look at my hand. So, and as you can see, it got fatter and fatter. So I started to noticing I didn't take it to my work anymore. I just kept it at home. Also because I put my financial information in here and I was not comfortable with bringing that to my work. So I stopped doing that. So here and there I use the weeks. Sometimes I fill in a lot of information and sometimes I don't fill in hardly anything at all. Here you can see one spot of information. That's it. Also pretty blank. And I did that for a couple of months now. At this point, in the beginning of September, I started to put my financial details in here. Before, because I also had the small weeks, the A6 size, sorry. But it was fun to use and I used it quite a bit, but what I noticed is the size of the pages was too small for me. So what I did here, I copied to the A5 size. Just put it there. And I'm not gonna show you the information that's filled in, but I'm gonna show you a blank version how it looked like. I color code my accounts. First part, so this is also Erin Condren style. First part is my auto draft bills. This is my card use and this is my cash use. And here I fill in the totals of that day per bank account. And I really like this. It's functional. It gives me all the information I want to know. And I'm going to keep that up for the rest of the year. And then we get to my daily pages. And this I use for journaling. Pictures, stamps, magazine cutouts, photos, and I spruce up my days, my journal with color. And we're right here now. And I still have to fill in today. I really like this system. I've been using it non-stop. I use this planner every day since April 1st, and it's now October 1st. And I haven't skipped a page. I grab it every day, so I think this is my system, how I like it. Functional with a little bit of pop of color. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, if you didn't, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoy your day, and until next time, bye!